At around midnight in Wood County, Wisconsin, dispatchers received a disturbing call reporting a biker squashed beside the roadway and a wrecked vehicle with severe front-end damage abandoned nearby. What initially appeared to be a horrific crash would soon unravel into something far more disturbing.
He's over there in the fastest side.
14, go ahead.
1023, have EMS roll up right away. We have the motorcycle driver.
4.
Where's the driver of this vehicle?
Get some gloves on. I got no pulse, but we'll start CPR.
What do you need from me?
Just keep the scene secure here.
What do you mean, two people?
That's what the guy said. They came out of the car.
There's a second person possibly involved. We don't know. Where's the driver of this vehicle?
He said he went to go look for the other guy. Yeah, but he just ran down there.
He ran way down this way?
He took a left. As soon as he hit that sign.
Okay. Stand by towards my squad, please.
We are potentially missing a second driver or a second rider.
On foot?
On foot.
Get the 28 at the RO and see if we can get someone to go to their house.
45, 2 call on foot. Do you want them to respond out to the address listed on the 28?
Stand by. I have Wisconsin 20, motorcycle 28 when you're ready.
Do you have any injuries?
I haven't gotten that far.
Go figure out if he wants County to go over to the address.
So it looks like he might have a femoral bleed down there. Obviously bled up at this time. Just kind of positioned where it is. Obviously you got several arm injuries. No pulse found. CPR approximately 2 minutes.
So, did you guys pull up on this?
No, we were just there.
So what did you see?
Well, I didn't see anything. We were just talking about stuff, and then we just hear a loud bang, and then I turn around. I was in the passenger seat, and then I didn't see the bike, but I saw the car. It like exploded or something. Like I just heard a loud bang, and then we looked.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, go. Hello.
Massive compound fracture.
No kidding. No, this guy's.
The guy that ran off said there was 2. And then he said...
Meaning on the motorcycle there was 2, right?
Yeah.
How many people came out of the vehicle?
I only saw one.
Only saw one?
I only saw one.
What did he look like? Do you remember
He
what
had
he
a
looked like?
backpack, and then he started running. And he had like a sweater.
Yeah.
He had a sweater on? Do you remember the color? Was it dark?
I think it was gray. It was a dark gray or black.
They're saying 2 people came off the bike, but I guess it could be a.
You saying that?
This guy, they didn't see 2 people, but this driver took off saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go look for the other dude that was on the motorcycle." I think he was maybe just saying that to run away.
Are they just witnesses?
Yeah, they are. They were fishing down here.
The guy said something about getting out of the car and said, called 911 and said, I'm going to have to call my detective. That's what the guy said that got out of the car.
Okay.
The victim, identified as 28-year-old Miles, had been launched nearly 100 feet into a ditch from the force of the collision. The impact had severely crushed his body, leaving his sternum separated, multiple leg bones crushed, a severed neck bone, and his right arm broken in half and completely detached from the shoulder. The suspect's vehicle, a Volkswagen Jetta, had all of its airbags deployed, and officers found blood splatter across the roof. Miles's motorcycle, a Honda VT 1100, was in even worse condition. All of the evidence pointed to the collision happening at an extremely high speed, and fleeing the scene after such a violent crash would have been very difficult for the driver. Just as one of the officers was heading toward the registered address connected to the car's license plate, he spotted someone lurking along the roadway while talking on the phone.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm on the phone with Detective Markwood right now.
Who are you?
I'm Abdul.
Alright, is this your vehicle?
It is, yeah.
Alright, hang tight here.
I'm literally walking. I was looking for the driver of the motorcycle, and I'm looking for my passenger.
I'll walk there with you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Here, let me pat you down here for a second. You can hang the phone up.
I'm not hanging the phone up.
You got anything on you?
Nope.
You hurt at all?
No.
Alright, hang the phone up. I'm gonna take your backpack too. Alright.
Alright.
Okay, this time I'm gonna detain you. Okay. Until we figure out what's going on. Turn around.
what are you detaining me for?
Till we figure out what's going on, okay?
I can tell you what's going on. I was traveling here, and the driver crossed the center plane. I swerved, and he hit me head on.
Did this car like go off the road here? You know what it kind of looks like? The car went off the road.
Here, you just take a seat right in there.
Seatbelt's on.
No, you sit right in there.
There was an address for that vehicle. They were going to give it to me, but I didn't know if you wanted us to respond or a county to respond. I don't know.
If you want to go with Trent and see if we can Mirandize her.
Mirandize who?
The driver in custody.
She's in custody?
She's detained, yeah, down by Trent.
I guess they have somebody in custody.
Yeah, Trent's got the driver of the car.
I told you that, Donna. You're like, yeah, I know.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning, and to have a lawyer present with you during questioning.
As the officer proceeded with reading Abdiu his Miranda rights, he could smell a strong odor of alcohol coming from his breath. Officers had also discovered 12 smashed packs of Twisted Tea near the crash site, making it even more evident that Abdiu had been heavily drinking before getting behind the wheel. To determine whether he was fit to drive, officers conducted a DUI test, which he failed miserably. What the officers didn't realize yet was that Abdiu was far more dangerous than he appeared, and they were soon about to uncover the dark secrets he had been hiding.
Here's where we're at with this. Based on the totality of the circumstances, we obviously had a crash.
Sure.
I got the odor of alcohol coming off you, and I had some clues observed during those tests, so you are going to be placed under arrest for operating while impaired, okay?
How so?
I just explained it to you, okay?
No, I understand that, but like how so?
How so? You're being placed under arrest.
No, like I get that part.
Operating while impaired.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I didn't specify that.
Honestly, bro, like I have to piss so bad. Like I waited through this whole field sobriety. Can you walk me over there so I can just take a wee quick? Like genuinely, like I have to pee.
We got to do a search of you first.
Absolutely,
and then I don't have a problem
I'm
with that,
cool
okay?
with that. I am very cool with that.
I'm guessing he hit, broke his arm here, and then his right arm was completely compound fracture, multiple.
So I did have a passenger.
Is he all right?
I don't know. Like he got out, he said, "Oh, bro," and got out of the car and ran. He's like, "Oh, I'm on bond."
Just worried about him being okay. Like,
yeah,
physically.
I mean, he got out of my car and fled. So did you guys find the motorcycle driver?
It's not for me to answer, okay? The county will talk to you and take care of it, okay?
Hey, bro, I'm like dead ass serious. I need to go to the bathroom. Like, if you want to turn around and stand there, that's cool. I just have to piss really bad, dude. Like, I'm literally about to go.
Why don't you come over here? We're gonna have you take a step into the bushes there, so you're right.
Police were able to get information from Abdiu about the passenger who had been inside the car with him. He was identified as Trevor, and a records check revealed that the 22-year-old was already out on bond for 2 open felony cases out of Portage County. What you're about to see is officers arriving at Trevor's house 2 hours after the incident was first reported.
Hey, Trevor. Hey, Sergeant Helm. Hey, so the reason we're stopping by is you were asked by Wood County to come contact you. Sure. Sounds like maybe you're involved in something in their county tonight. Or you in their county tonight? Yeah. Were you in the car? I wasn't. That maybe crashed? Okay. Okay. Well, that's probably what they want to talk to you about.
Alright. Trevor, they obviously don't want to talk to you. They asked them to take you into custody, okay? For charges, I'm not sure exactly what the charges are, and for bail jumping, alright, because you're on bond right now. Again, it's new charges from Wood County, and then the bail jumping.
So I'm going to pop you in here.
Can I talk to my
See your what? We can have them come back out here and chat with you. But yeah, you're going to be maybe coming with us right now. So.
They didn't tell me exactly what the charges are, Trevor. As soon as I know, I'll let you know, okay?
Kind of confused, to be honest. Well, like I said, it's probably something to do with that crash. For what? I have no idea.
Hey, watch him knock it off.
Some incident occurred in Wood County tonight. I don't know all the details. But they requested that we take them into custody based on whatever happened in their county. So
Right, but you shouldn't be able to put me in custody if you have no idea what's
well, we can take requests from other agencies to place you in custody.
What agency? Wood County?
Wood County, yeah.
with no proof, so...
Stop.
We're not going to play courthouse out here.
Be quiet.
We are going to transfer custody of him to Wood County, so that's what we're working on right now. So he's probably going to their jail.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Okay? Just call it and get a phone call, okay? Okay, you'll be alright.
Alright,
You'll
good
be
to go?
okay, Trevor. I love you.
Are you injured? Do you need to go to the hospital at all?
My fucking chest and my left back fucking hurts. My fucking knees all bleeding.
When he got home, was he complaining about like any head pain or
Yes,
chest pain or anything?
so I do think that you should take him in.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna at least get him checked out.
I
Sounds
just
like,
think he was, I don't know, he's just scared.
yeah.
So I think what happened was tragic and he was just scared. So I know, like, you know, I don't know. So I was just watching him try to relax and I wasn't going to just let him fall asleep and die in his sleep. But
Okay, yeah, or at
yeah,
least...
so he was complaining of his neck, his head.
Okay.
He did have some bruising on his cheek.
Gotcha.
As Trevor was transported to the hospital for medical clearance, police had already seized Abdu's phone and Apple Watch because he had been trying to communicate with Trevor through them. Officers also discovered that Abdu had 2 prior OWI convictions, and even in this incident, his blood alcohol level measured 0.107, well above the legal limit of 0.08. Watch as officers slowly uncover his twisted secrets through both his and Trevor's interviews.
Yes, can we see right Abdu, please?
Sure, and his attorney is here. Do you want me?
I'm here. They grabbed me.
Oh, you already grabbed him.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. We'll get him for you.
He's going to answer all your questions. I don't know if you know, but he's also been working with some undercover stuff in Portage County.
Yeah.
So if you want to ask him questions about that, you can.
Sure.
There's really nothing you can't ask him.
Okay.
Because right now, you're probably assuming he was 3 sheets to the wind, complete, doing who knows what other drugs, and killed somebody. That's what I would assume too. So you're never going to get the full story. You're going to wait on the blood test, so you may as well have a picture of how the evening developed. Not wait around for that shit.
Basically, you were named as a passenger in a fatal motor vehicle accident that happened in Wood County.
He died.
Yep, the guy on the bike died. That's why we're here.
I'm confused because I wasn't driving.
So the reason you're in this situation is because you left the scene of a fatal accident without rendering aid or without contacting law enforcement. Do you remember the crash at all?
I remember he was driving. I want to say he was going like 70, 80 miles an hour.
So he's flying.
Yeah. Did he run?
Yeah.
He ran?
Yep. So he's gonna have another added charge to that too. He's going to jail tonight.
What we know right now is what we read in reports.
Yeah.
So we obviously don't have the talks back or anything else like that.
Nope.
So,
but there's no question whatsoever that he was the driver. None, I think.
Sure.
There's no question whether or not the vehicle was above the speed limit. There's no question really about the mechanics of it all. I think it's just a matter of what law did he break.
Sure.
So you'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't know. I only know what he tells me.
Sure. Sure.
And it'd be a fool if I believed everything out of my clients' mouths. If they always told the truth, I wouldn't have a job, you wouldn't have jobs. It'd be a beautiful, sunshiny world, and I'd live in a cardboard box.
How old do you know Tate?
No, good 2 years.
2 years?
Not close at all.
Oh, okay, so it's not like you're hanging out every day or nothing.
No, we worked at Ashley Friend. He still works there. I don't work there, but we worked together for a little bit.
Okay.
I do have something on my phone that will definitely help you guys.
Okay, what would that be?
I literally have a video of him hitting me.
You have a video of him hitting him?
I believe Trevor called me or contacted me, or it was vice versa, and he said that he wanted to go out and do stuff, like just hang out. And I told him that I was going to limit myself to just only like a few twisted teas. So Trevor comes over and he said that he wanted to go out and have a few drinks. Well, I don't buy drinks in the bar. Like, I'll just grab like a few Twisted Teas and just put them in my backpack, and then just fill my bag up with water, like my travel bag. So I put like 4 Twisted Teas in there, and we get downtown to kind of like by your office, by the courthouse, like across the street. And I drank my 4 Twisted Teas. He just got like 5 bail jumpings for being at I don't even know, for being at a club in Stevens Point. So that was the reason why we went to Rapids. I was kind of going a little too fast, and I went around a corner, and all I could remember is me just dropping my vape and me bending down to pick it up, still accelerating. And I looked back up, and Trevor said something. And I looked up, and it was just over.
How did you end up getting back to Plover?
I just after mom picked me up.
Definitely should have stayed there, man.
Was it like a bad,
It wasn't good.
It
wasn't good. My 8 years in law enforcement, it was probably one of the worst ones.
Jeez. Old or young?
Young.
Were you in your lane of traffic or a different lane of traffic? The other lane of traffic?
I believe I was literally on the yellow line when this happened, because I was bending over trying to pick something up, which was my vape, and still accelerating. I had to have been going.
I mean, you can answer what you think, but they'll have to. How fast do you think you were going?
I had to have been going at least like 45, 50 miles an hour.
Okay. Do you want to show me the video or not?
What do I get out of it?
You'll be able to at least, show me that you 100% were not the driver, even though I'm thinking we're all pretty much on that same page that you weren't the driver. But that'll help show that. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to take any of your charges away that I have for you.
What am I going to charge you with?
So you're going to get charged for not contacting law enforcement of an accident and leaving the scene of a fatal accident. On top of that, you're also going to be charged with felony bail jumping twice. So you have 2 open cases right now.
Why the bail jump?
Because in the state statute, it reads that you will not commit another crime if you're out on bail, being that you didn't notify us and you left the scene of a fatality, which is a felony. That's a crime.
Here's the video Trevor showed to the officer at the hospital.
So tell me about that ride.
Basically, I just remember he started just like banging gears and shit, and I was just like, dude, chill the fuck out. And he was just all over the road. He was blaring music.
Was he around or was he drunk?
Both. I don't even remember how far we got down the road. He was just swerving and shit. He had like fucking trap music playing on the radio. I think I was probably just like, yo, chill out. I actually started taking a Snapchat video, like while he started like going like this and whatnot.
Now is the road goes straight or like through the curves?
I want to say the road was like starting to get all like wonky, but even just before, like he was just being retarded. I saw a pair of headlights, what it looked like, like the double stack, like old bike or something, like coming around the corner, and I was like, yo, Tate, and it was literally almost like, I feel like I was in like a movie or something. Like it was like the car was like a magnet. He just like literally went. It was right on the corner where like that guardrail thing was. It was like he just literally just dived in. And just like I was just sitting there like, and then boom, and then out and woke it up.
After the collision takes place, what do you do?
Well, I shut my car off, and I look over at Trevor, and Trevor's like, dude, and I was like, are you okay? That's the first thing I said to him, and he was like, yeah, bro, I'm good. I was like, dude, we gotta find the driver of this motorcycle. That is the first thing I said. And Trevor's like, bro, you have to. I gotta go. I can't be here for this. Like, I gotta go. Like, this. Like, see ya, bro. And I was like, Trevor, please don't do me like this, bro. Like, please help me find this guy. like, you have to help me find him, dude. I can't find him by myself. Like, it's pitch black.
I heard like somebody talking outside of the car. I don't know what he said.
Was it him talking?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I heard a voice. Like when I woke up. I'm assuming I woke up not too long after he hit the guy.
Pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah, probably like 30 seconds or something. I would probably explain why the video was only like a minute and so long. But I woke up, you know, I was like, what the you know, like, you know, dizzy, whatever.
Ears ringing and shit.
Yeah, like, felt like my face was kind of weird, so I went like this, like that.
My Apple Watch, I was gonna go into the process of calling 911, but my Apple Watch already did so. So the dispatcher was like telling me like, stay where you're at, like and I couldn't take it, dude. So I told them like, I'm gonna go find the motorcycle driver. I started to like chase Trevor at first, and then I stopped and I was like, dude, I gotta get my head back in the game. Like I gotta find this motorcycle driver.
From there, I just like freaked the fuck out and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. When I got out of the car, that's when I saw like the bike, a bunch of shit on the floor. I heard him say my name, and then I heard him say like, oh my god, I'm calling 911. And then like I looked back, it's like it was still pretty blurry to me, but I looked back.
Did you see the person that was on the motorcycle?
No, I didn't see him.
Okay. You didn't look for him either?
No, I just got out of the car and then, yeah.
Got your phone and ran, basically.
Yeah, the flight response kicked in. I was like, okay, I need to get the f out of here.
Both of them were largely lying about how they initially responded to the accident, and Abdiu had actually hung up on the 911 call almost immediately. In fact, witnesses near the crash site told police that the two had simply fled the scene, claiming they were trying to look for the victim.
So like I told your attorney earlier, everybody loses in this case, right? Obviously, Miles loses because he dies, but obviously, I can tell that you're not proud of your actions, and we appreciate you talking about this with us, okay? Okay. Where was your phone at when you were when the accident took place?
I don't even remember.
Did he try calling you or talk to you? Or?
Yeah, he texted me. He texted me, he said, hey, he was like, you could tell he was drunk in the text message because he couldn't even like spell properly, but he could still make out like what he meant. He was like, bro, dude, hit me head on, don't reply, something like that.
Don't reply?
Don't reply. He told me not to reply. I called my mom and I told her like what happened. And obviously I didn't know if the dude died or not. I just told her that I was scared as f*** and I ran away. And she was like, okay, I'm coming to pick you up, just stay wherever you are.
Did you know that there was a recording of the video of the accident?
I did. I was just involved in a 107-mile-an-hour accident with no seatbelt on, like back in June. Some Dalton Ebert kid, I was breaking up a fight that he was just assaulting this kid for no reason. And Dalton,
you're lucky to be talking to us right now.
Yeah.
107 miles an hour.
Dalton decided that he was going to jump into the driver's seat of my car, and I jumped into the passenger seat, and Dalton took off, and I was like begging him like to stop, like Dalton stop, stop, and he wouldn't stop. He just stepped on the gas pedal. There was a T intersection, and he didn't see the stop sign, and I decided that I was going to pull my phone out and record it because he wasn't listening, and we crashed. My car flipped on its side and went like 40 yards into a pine tree and landed back on all fours, and I ended up taking the headrest out of my seat and smashing my window out to get both of us out of the car. And he told law enforcement that I was driving the car.
He showed me his laptop one day, and he has like some website where you buy like cocaine, weed, all this shit. He has a card swiping machine reader, and he does he'll sell like fake cards on the website or some shit, like a fake amount of money on it or something, and like steal money from people on the web. I don't know. That night I went over to his house, and he was like, yo, check this out. And I was like, what's up? I'm not really like a bad guy. I've never been like affiliated or did drugs and that bullshit. And he was like, look at this. And he was like, oh, he just showed me all the fucking drugs on the computer. And he was like, should I buy this? Should I get this? I was just like, dude, I don't I'm not getting involved with that. You do that. And then he had the card and swiped this thing right here. And he told me he had been doing that for like some time. And he sent me photos and pictures of him before, of like going to the post office and like mailing shit out and people paying him for it and whatnot and scamming.
Mm-hmm. So he's scamming people basically.
Yeah, he calls them dumps. He never showed me the money, but he did have a picture on his Snapchat at one point, just like a hand filled up, just like rubber band, big ass stack of cash.
You mentioned that pursuit that Grand Rapids had. You actually texted Trevor and said, I just was in a high-speed chase with Grand Rapids PD. You texted him that.
Yeah, but that was a lie.
Why would you text him saying that?
Just because I was making fun of him for his high-speed chase. There's no way that I've ever been in a high-speed chase in my entire life, besides when Trevor took me on one.
Expect them to charge you along with it. Expect
How
it to be...
for some? I wasn't even driving, though. That's so crazy.
It's okay. Don't argue with them on that one. They'll bring you the proof. You'll get it in discovery. Just focus on letting them know for their jobs, for this really, really important case, everything that you know that would help them figure out what they need to do, how they need to get to the bottom of it. So with the accident reconstruction, they can get someone who's good enough at math to figure how fast you're going from how fast the trees are going past in the picture, but they would love to not have to spend that money. And if they can't get the tree guy, they'll get the guy who looks at how big the dents are in the motorcycle and the car and the skid marks and how far the human being was launched from the point of impact. That's just trigonometry. They'll figure that one out real easy. They'll know how fast he was going, how fast you were going.
Like I said, I had to have been going 15 to 20 over.
I appreciate your honesty. You know what the speed limit is there?
35? Is it 45?
I'm not even sure. 25. 25, yeah, I thought so.
Based on Trevor's tip about Abdu allegedly running scams that had reportedly taken thousands of dollars from innocent people, officers arrived at Abdu's residence to seize his computer, believing it contained evidence tied to the scams. But to their surprise, all of the equipment was gone, and the room had been completely trashed, almost as if someone had burglarized the place. Suspecting foul play, officers later arrived at Abdu's mother's house with a hidden camera, trying to determine whether she or someone close to Abdu had secretly removed the equipment from the apartment to protect him.
So when that computer turns on, it's gonna connect to a Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And then it's gonna connect to your place.
Okay.
And then that's gonna be problematic. I don't want you to get in trouble for lying to me.
I did not see any computer there. Okay. I did not see a computer. I grabbed a sound bar. I disconnected his cable stuff because I had to work the next day, so I'm going to bring his cable back to...
Because I just don't want you to get in trouble. Or for lying, because you said you guys didn't take the computer.
I did not take the computer, no.
Who would also have access to the apartment?
His friends, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe Cody, maybe...
I don't know who Cody is. Can you tell me who Cody is?
Cody Sullivan is a close friend of his.
Do you know if the decedent and the defendant knew each other?
How'd you guys know each other?
We worked together at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Like currently?
No, like last year.
Didn't have any issues with each other?
No, nothing, dude. Like, absolutely nothing. He used to be a pretty bad kid like myself, and we both got our shit together.
At this point, we'll probably just leave that in jail property when he gets out.
Why is that?
Well, it's his. I mean, it's not going anywhere safe there.
Okay, but it's a piece of jewelry that I purchased for him.
Okay.
You know, and it's sentimental to me.
I guess we can release it if you really need the necklace.
I do want the necklace, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll ever see my son again. You know, he made some bad choices.
Yeah. He killed somebody.
Yeah, he did. He took a life.
And
I'm not okay with it.
I appreciate that as a mother. I mean, that's tough to do. You know.
I'm not okay with it.
You know it as well as I do, right?
I'm not going to defend him.
Well.
Because there's nothing to defend.
And we want him to have support at this point too. You know,
I do support him as a mother, but I don't agree with the choices he made.
Yeah.
I do have remorse. I'm a very remorseful person. I am sorry.
We're all humans. We all make mistakes. Okay. So I want you to be the best person you can be when you get out. And I want you to be the best person you can be when you're in prison too, okay? And I don't know if you're going to go to prison, but in a case like this, you could, okay? So I think it's very important for you to get the help that you need. So when you get out, your mind's right, okay? I'd love to see you at some point in your life, you know, giving speeches at high schools about like why you shouldn't drive like this, why you shouldn't drive like that, and why you should take the right steps in life, okay? That's what I'd like to see, okay?
And ultimately, that falls on you to make those choices. I mean, like Scott was saying, you know, if you do end up going to prison, I mean, that's not a fun place from what I'm told. There's a lot of different shit that goes on there too, which I'm sure that you're probably aware of or you've heard of. You know, pretty much, you know, if you do end up going that route.
You don't have to say if. He's a grown-up. He knows he's going to prison.
I don't know who he's been hanging out with. I didn't even know this boy he was driving with. Never met him, never seen him, don't know anything about him.
Oh, the passenger, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because when we were there for the search warrant, there wasn't really...
Well, his bed was up on the wall.
Yeah.
You know, that was up.
Oh, so you noticed that?
I did notice that. Yeah.
His bed was up.
Uh-huh.
I feel as if he potentially was burglarized
I don't know.
after the crash.
I know he left his door open a lot. I've yelled at him multiple times to lock your door when you leave. I know that for a fact. Make sure you lock your door. Make sure you lock your door.
In another interview, Abdu admitted he was involved in a skimming system to scam people, but he also lied about his direct involvement. He said that he sold fraud books to others which had instructions on how to scam citizens using skimmers, and even charged consultation fees for tutorials. He also taught people how to transfer funds obtained through skimming onto gift cards instead of actual debit cards, and had fake dumps in his phone, which were transactions from his personal account using a fictitious name to prove to potential buyers that the activity was legitimate. He claimed he was only teaching others how to do it, but never did it himself. But based on Trevor's account, officers knew that he himself had been directly scamming people. It was also later discovered that the twisted tea packs found beside the road actually belonged to the biker, Miles. Investigators later learned that Miles had cocaine, THC, and alcohol in his system at the time of the collision and was reportedly on his way to meet a woman named Sierra, allegedly hinting at having sex once he arrived.
This isn't a life sentence.
You're not going for the rest of your damn life.
And how old are you? 25?
25, right?
Yeah. You'll be a young man when you get out.
I'm just more sorry that...
So there's other things you can do in prison that can help you, like different types of programming and schooling and things like that. You need to do those things, okay?
I was gonna go to school.
I know, but this is an opportunity where you got nothing but time, okay?
Yeah, I was gonna go, I was working with Zach so I could hopefully get my record expunged before all this happened so I could go to school for cybersecurity and do ICATs.
But there's still you still got a lot of opportunity.
I do.
Okay, so you're a young man, and so what I'm telling you though is, if someone offers you help, it doesn't take anything away from you to say, yeah, I want the help. I want to talk to somebody. Okay. Okay.
God damn it. I'm never gonna heal from this.
You're gonna heal by
for some reason, I don't believe you when you say that, dude. It's a roadblock that you hit. It's a hump that you have to get over. Everybody comes across roadblocks at some point in their life.
It's gonna come at you in waves over and over and over again. And you're going to feel this a lot of times before it's over. But the sun's going to go down, the sun's going to come back up, and the feelings are going to be less and less over time. And you're going to focus on becoming a productive member of society. Because you can't take back what you did.
No.
You can only make yourself the best person so that no one regrets that you exist. Because right now we don't regret that you exist, but some people out there kind of feel like they should.
But
I'm so sorry, guys.
no, I can't hug you. I can't hug you, dude. Okay, I can't.
I'm sorry.
I know you are. I know you are.
I'm a remorseful person.
Yeah, I know. So, just give us like 30 seconds, real quick.
Yep.
Okay. Like I said, you're 25 years old. You got. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to do a small bit. Okay. And that's where the learning curve is gonna come in. Okay, that's where you're gonna. Like I said, prison's not a joke. There's some dirty that goes on there, and you keep your nose clean when you're there. Okay, because then you can come out and you can freaking still become the person that you want to freaking become. Just because you hit this roadblock doesn't mean that everything's over and done with, dude. All right, there's a lot of shit that you're gonna be able to accomplish because there's gonna be a shit ton of years left that you're gonna have. You just got this small roadblock, and I mean, it's a up, and it's a big one. But I know you're gonna learn from it.
I'm gonna learn from it. Never do this shit again.
For his crimes, Abdu was charged with operating while under the influence, felony bail jumping, operating with a prohibited alcohol concentration, and homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle. He was held on a $2 million cash bond and later pleaded guilty, receiving a sentence of 17 years in prison, followed by 10 years of extended supervision. Since no concrete evidence could be secured against his scam activities, he was not charged for them. Trevor, on the other hand, was charged with failure to aid a victim or report a crime and felony bail jumping, and was held on a $25,000 bond. He was later sentenced to 3 years of probation, with the condition requiring 30 days in jail. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.